Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Rob. You guys, today we're going to be reviewing Forest of Enchantment Tarot. Now, I know that this deck didn't just come out. I know this deck has been out for a while, and I definitely hesitated getting this deck. I just got it, by the way. I got it about a week ago, and you guys, I am totally in love. I had no idea that I was going to love this deck as much as I do. It is different, so let's get all into it. The box is big, as you can see, so if we compare it to like a normal size box, this is how big it is. And so it doesn't even all fit in the camera, as you can see. So the box is beautiful, and it opens up with some magnets that it has here on the side. And by the way, this is the side of the box. This is the back of the box, so you can read that. If you like, you can pause your device and read that. This is the bottom of the box. And so let's open this guy and let me show you what is inside. I am sure many of you are familiar with this deck, and for the ones that are not, well, you guys, you're in for a full, beautiful surprise. If you've been on the fence about getting this deck, maybe you want to make the leap. It is really not an expensive deck. It ended up costing me in my area no more than about $35 after shipping and handling and everything. And so it's really not an expensive deck. I think it's the fact that it has been out for a while. By the way, this deck is by Lunia Weatherstone, and it's illustrated by Meraila Allwood. So this is the book that it comes with, and this is what it says on the back of the book. Feel free to pause your device and read that. And this deck just takes you through a wonderful land of the forest, and it really does. You will meet so many characters in here. You're going to meet so many animals and witches, and it is absolutely stunning and deep, you guys. It is really a deep deck. And so let's open it and let me show you what these cards look like, because they are just beautiful. And I have to tell you, one of the things, this is, by the way, what the inside of the box looks like. It is rather a large box, so it is going to take some space on your shelf, but I think at the end of the day, you're not going to mind it because it is just so beautiful. It's really worth it. These are the cards. They are not gilded. The size is pretty much regular size. And this is what the back of the card looks like, and it is reversible, as you can see. And already when you look at the back of this card, you can tell that it is just beautiful. And now this book is pretty complete. It has an introduction. It has definitely here, of course, the meanings of the major and minor arcana. And the minor arcana are a bit different, or they're named different here, but it is based on Rider-Waite, so you will find that the meanings are pretty much the same. Here, for wands is spells, for cups is visions, for swords is challenges, and pentacles are boons. Okay, and so some of the major arcana are also named differently. The devil is the liar, the tower is the folly, the star is the starlight, the moon is the moonlight, the sun is sunlight, judgment is the council of animals, and the world is the wide world. And so it just gives you a couple of spreads. And of course, you're going to find that the book is in color, and here it gives you a picture of the card, and here it gives you the meaning of the card, meaning at a glance, a closer look, and it goes on and on for every single card. I love that it comes with the pictures on the book. I think it's amazing. And the pictures and the drawings are absolutely beautiful and out of this world, really. You really get into the world of the Forest of Enchantment, and you really take a trip through the forest, and not just through the forest, but through the Forest of Enchantment. You guys, cardstock on this deck is not the best, but it's also not bad. It is just a regular run-of-the-mill. I think that for the price and for the presentation that you get, it is really a fair cardstock what they have used. It is on the shiny side, as you can see. It is a shiny cardstock. But you know, for such intricate drawings as these cards have, I think it's a really good idea that they used the shiny cardstock, because you can really see everything in detail. And although I am not a fan of shiny cardstock, it goes well with this one. And so this is the 9 of challenges, which is the 9 of swords, as you can see. This one is the Ace of Challenges, which is the Ace of Swords. And of course, I'm going to do a complete flip through of this deck, but it will not be in order, but I will give you a complete flip through of it. If you're wondering about how it is to shuffle this deck, it is rather sort of a regular card sized deck, so you will not have any problems holding it because it is not so long. And it is also not that thick. So for me, I have smaller fingers. You'll be able to shuffle this deck no problem. And it shuffles pretty well. I mean, the cards are a bit on the lighter side. So it can be that sometimes they may just want to go all over the place. But at the end of the day, I think it's okay. And you'll be able to shuffle this deck without a problem. This is an intriguing deck, you guys. This is a deep deck. And, you know, one of the reasons why I didn't want to buy this deck is because I thought that it looked maybe like a fairy tale or something like that. And I thought that tarot couldn't look that way. I thought that tarot needed to be, you know, serious and this and that, but that is so not true. I've learned through my years of tarot that tarot is really what you make it. And the wonderful thing about tarot is that you can really call the shots with it. You know, you can have a motif like this, which takes you through a forest. You can have the regular RWS, or you can do any other kind of motif that you like. And that's one of the reasons why I started collecting these things, because I found out that every single artist had a different idea of what tarot should look like. And I just love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, this one is the 8 of Challenges, which is the 8 of Swords. This one is the 10 of Booms, which is the 10 of Coins. And look at these drawings, you guys. Aren't they just beautiful? I love them. And they are so deep and so light at the same time. This is one of the wonderful things about this deck. It really takes you into that place of, we can make this harsh or we can make it light. But, you know, it tells you and it gives you the answers in a way that it really just sort of tells you a story. And I'm just in love with it. I never thought that I was going to like it so much, but I really, really like it. This is the Child of Spells. Now, I've pulled out some of the cards already for you. I've told you how I feel about this deck and how absolutely beautiful it is. This is the 3 of Visions, which is the 3 of Cups. And like I said, it follows the RWS. So as you can see, this is 3 characters here celebrating like a 3 of Cups would be. It does makes sense to have the book around. And if you are new with this deck, or if this deck is new, if you're thinking about getting this deck, I really do think that you should definitely give the book a read and get acquainted with what the creator of the deck intended for the cards to mean. So with all of that being said, you guys, let's do a flip through. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to play some music for you and let's go to it.